Welcome everyone to another scrim. Here we've got Nova versus NoGG. So they've started, the aliens have started in server room, and the Marines do have shipping. You can see all the aliens are spreading to the top side, and the second hive drops straight away in warehouse. And that's a good place to hive. It's a very easily defended hive. There's plenty of places for the aliens to hide in there and ambush plenty of Marines, and plus it's close to the second hive, so they'll defend it quite well. Everyone is pushing right up into the middle of the hub there. It's good for center map control. And NoGG, they're milling around a little bit at the moment. You can see they just want to take control of the hub, try and limit the aliens as much map control as they can. Just try and generally hold them into their two sections. Now these Marines here, they are just about to head straight into warehouse and they're about to find the second hive, and I think they'll start to go to town on it. Now the NS2 does have hydras up and a couple of clogs, but that will be dispatched fairly quickly. And you can see here the aliens have seen the threat and they're really starting to press home here back into warehouse. But the three Marines there, out in the open, standing back, keeping a distance, it's going to be hard for the aliens to get close without taking significant damage. You're hearing forces coming in now to try and support the hive. I've also got another here coming through all processing, but they've been dispatched with still two Marines left. Still noticed from the aliens, this hive is taking some serious punishment. You can see here the Imperial skulks coming in. It's interesting to see what they can do here, see if they can take out the three Marines that are sitting here. But no avail because the second hive is down.
I need a med pack, stand.
So interesting to see what the aliens do after this. You know, they've just taken a serious blow by losing a big chunk of their res straight up. They are sitting on 2 res nodes. But still, 40 res is 40 res, it's still quite a significant chunk taken out. The Marines, however, they've spread through into elevator, and also through, they've gone to observation, and there's still spreads from shipping as well. And you can see here, we've got one here in logistics, keeping an eye out, just making sure the aliens don't spread too far and start to damage their RTs. But we've got one here having a bit of a chomp on observation, he's got it down. The Marines are a little bit too late, but they'll redrop and they'll take that res point back over again. Drifters being put out throughout the map so the alien commander can see what's happening around the place. Phase tech is up, so this will allow the Marines a lot of mobility. See here they're putting pressure straight on their RT straight again, this time in elevator transfer. And Scatter has done it. That RT will go down because by the time we get support there, and now there's a couple of extra skulls coming in, they'll keep that Marine at bay, and that RT will definitely go down there. You see they're setting up in repair room here. This may be the site for the second comm chair if they do to choose it, but they'll lock this area down and they'll hold it. But better watch out with only one Marine here with a pair of skulks, he ain't going to get far. The RT is down now. When he builds his power node with his back towards it, I think they may pounce. Yes, you can see Enforcer here, and he knew they were coming, so he knew they were there. But he's done exceptionally well, and got one coming in through hub here to try and support, but he realises it's a lost cause and he'll get wiped out before he even gets close to that power node to take the Marines on. Redrop straight up in warehouse as soon as they had the res. So you can see here that that they'll be getting straight into warehouse again. The Marines here, one going through all processing, he'll probably pop his head in and take a look. At least they'll be able to spot the second one in there, but they'll hear all the scurrying around and they'll know something's up in that area. And the aliens know that they're too. and they are really going to pressure. They're not going to let the second hive come down again. And here they come in, another dispatch of Marines, pretty quick time. Scotty, or he'll probably try and bail out. No, he'll fight for the last bullet, but it's all in vain, and they've secured the area again. Interesting there how Special just went straight past Eastwood then, didn't even hear him, just hid in the corner there. It was well done by Eastwood, he obviously heard the Skulk coming and decided to hide around the corner. Phase gate going down in the hub. It's a good central spot. From there they can get to any spot they want, at any hive point, make rushes, and really just start to control the map. The aliens up here would have heard that gate going up, and they'll try and pressure that as much as they can now. Now it'll be interesting to see what the Marines do now that they've got that phase up. If they'll be looking to take repair or if they'll start pressuring that second hive. Second hive is nearly grown now, so once they get that one up, they'll really be able to start getting some upgrades, possibly leap, and that'll give them a great advantage. Oh, you see the shift hive has been claimed there on the first one. And that'll give them a great advantage, especially in speed, to be able to close
Command
the gap.
station
Because at the
taking
moment,
damage.
especially with an open map like this, it is easy to get taken down a lot of health before you even get close to them. MF got dispatched pretty quickly as soon as he got into that hive then by that lurk. Marines just chilling out around hub, putting pressure in, trying to control that in elevator. And here they're going to start putting a little bit of pressure here on the main hive. But they'll know they're coming, that drifter was seen it there, and warehouse has been finished. Leaps up, so this will really help the aliens close that distance very, very quickly. Two Marines have pressured, or have put some pressure into server room here, so interesting to see what they can do with this. The defense in that area is pretty good and is a pretty confined space, so it does suit the Skulk, so it was a very good first hive for them. Aliens controlling that top left hand, top right hand corner of the map really well at the moment. Anytime any Marine pokes their way in there, they're dispatched up very quickly. You can see Arcanti here just hiding around the corner. The lurk knows he's there. He'll take little nibbles at him, and he'll eventually get him. Meanwhile though, putting some serious pressure on server. It'll be interesting to see here if they try and put a bit of pressure on server and then get a couple of Marines to slip into warehouse, like we've got over here. No, they're just content to shoot straight at that hive. Shotgun research has been completed, so interesting to see if we see a few shotguns get in there. Try and take out that hive a little bit quicker. Narcanti's got a shotgun straight away, and he is putting it to good use. Back over at the hive though. You can see they're trying to get rid of as many eggs as they can, trying to keep as many skulks, or less skulks as possible from spawning right beside them. The Skulk playing coy there on top, but here comes the support, and the Marines' days are numbered in the server room. Meanwhile, there is a pair over at All Processing. Looks like they might be putting up. No, I thought they might have been putting a phase gate there, but it looks like they might just be sneaking in. Crag hive's been selected for the second hive. So to see if they'll be going Carapace or if they'll be going regen. Now this is build 230, so the OP regen has been fixed, but you know, regen is still a pretty popular choice. There you you can see how Canty is just pressuring their RT. They want to try and limit the resources here. As you can see here, there's, you know, they've been spending a lot of their resources on clerks. Same with the Marines. They've been spending it on shotguns. So Eastwood's the only one who hasn't spent any money on any extra weapons yet. So having said that too, you know, every shotgun they have bought, they have put to good use. Seems a bit of a stalemate at the moment. Not one team can make a decisive victory at the moment over any point of the map control. You can see here there's a little bit of an offensive going off here. A pair of lurks just harassing the hub. It looks like they're trying to take logistics here, and logistics goes down, regen is up. So that's and also sterility as well, so this will make these skulks a little bit harder to kill, especially with the regen. He's got support and also Arcandi coming in. Now he has taken him out, but Nesbo here looks like he's trying to sneak into base here. Interesting. He might try and have a bit of a bite on something, see if he can get them to come back. He's been spotted and he's been dispatched. So Bile bombs up as well now, so looks like they'll try and mount a bit of an offensive to that phase code, say in hub. Try and take it down, try and limit the Marines' map control. That way they can start really spreading out through all the public war processing, probably even down to repair room as well. Meanwhile, in mezzanine, the RT is getting hammered. You see them, they're just trying to get as many res points as they can, limit them as much as they can anyway. Weapons level 1 and armor level 1's up. The first advanced armor is going up. So they're really starting to get some tech through now. But as I said, it seems a bit of a stalemate at the moment. Not one side has got a decisive victory yet. They've both been having nibbles at each other. But you feel that there's going to be a decisive push any moment now from one team. I can't pick which one it's going to be yet. But I think it's just going to go either way. I think the next team that makes a decisive push and wins the next victory, I think it will decide the match. Let's get down and follow this Marine running through hub. You see those two blokes there just constantly putting pressure on hub, just making life difficult for them. Meanwhile, the Marines have been putting a lot of their res into extra armor upgrades. So armor level 3 is going up now, so this will make them very hard to kill, especially with these skulks, without too many higher life forms. At the moment, no one can go fade yet. If one of the lurks dies, they could probably get another lurk shortly, but it'll be interesting to see what happens next. And this is what's happening next. Looks like they are going to be trying to take out warehouse. You can see here they're going to be mounting an offensive here very shortly. Phase gate's up in ore processing, and they're going to be pushing straight through into warehouse. Blink has been started, so obviously they are going to be putting a fade up. We do have one fade up at the moment, and there's that's Kartoshka. He is going fade. The Marines have pushed into warehouse in force. So you can see here comes the fade now. He's coming into the bottom of warehouse. So this is going to be a good little fight, this one. Let's see if we can go the lurk perspective of what's happening here. You can see he's just staying back. 3 Marines left there, just trying to keep their distance. But they are giving the hive a very hard time. Fade's doing his best to try and limit it, but with those shotguns he has to be careful. You can see there, 2/3 health off straight away with 2 hits. And even Scatter, he is really getting hit hard. Every time he comes in there he's getting a shotgun to the face. So let's just come in here for a better angle to see what's happening on. The Marines are still pressuring outside of the hive here. Seriously, the Fade here is putting up some good resistance. But that hive, it is almost down. It is so close. A bit more Marines pouring into this hive. Touch and go. But the aliens, they're putting up a great fight. That Fade especially, he is really saving it for them. It looks like they have won it. Geez, that warehouse hive got down so close. So close. I saw it down to 15 at one point, so it may have even been less than that. But they did a really good job at defending that. They're trying to mount a small offensive here. You can see 1 Marine, 2 Marines coming in, but it's not enough. They need the whole group in there. Marines here, looks like they're pushing another offensive straight into server room. A group of 3. Now they will just rush straight in. No, it's only 4 rushing straight in. And they are going for the upgrades. So they're going to try and limit their tech. But with 1 Marine, there's 2 high life forms and a skull. It was never going to happen. They are still taking nibbles at warehouse though, but with that permagorge there, they can take as many nibbles as they want, but they're going to have to take some big chunks out of it in order to get that thing down, especially seeing they're running around in the middle of all the aliens. And that last Marine, he went down quick smart. So I reckon that was that decisive victory I was talking about though. I reckon now this is going to be an alien game. Yeah, they've spent a bit of res there on getting all the upgrades and getting the weapons. Be interesting to see where they go to from this with the Marines. But yeah, stranger things have happened. Special looks like he will probably be saving for Anos. He's still 15 res off though, so he's still a fair bit off. Spores have been added now to their arsenal. So this will be interesting. I still think it's either way, but I think that was a decisive victory for the aliens there. I think it's going to be a telling victory. That Fade is trying to keep pressure on hub. But it seems the aliens there just get an upper hand with all this with hub now, and you can see they're moving in to take it out. But the Marines come in force. It's going to be a hard fought battle taking out hub, especially with the open spaces for the Lurks and the Fades. You know, they can't afford to have that Fade down now because they really don't have another backup. Although Kartoshka, he can go Fade straight up again. He does have enough res, but I'm sure he'd rather be going Onos than going Fade at this point in time. Grenade launchers going up there, just about done, so this will be a telling tale too. They'll be able to rush into a warehouse there and do some serious damage from outside of the hive room. The 2 Lurks here having a chomp on the all processing RT, but they've got weapons level 3 and armor level 3 and as much tech as you can poke a stick at bar exos. I think it may be a little bit too late. And here comes the arc train. So they'll be putting it right where MF is there. And I don't know if the Fade's seen it yet. No, he's seen it now. He'll be calling to all the rest of the aliens to mobilise and get rid of that arc train. Let's just get down here and watch his fade for a bit. This is really easy. Fade to watch. He goes down though. Ooh, that was a hard hit. That was a very hard hit from the level 3 weapon shotgun. And warehouse here. I don't see the aliens being able to pull this off. I see warehouse going down pretty quick. It's already down 2/3 down. 25% left. 2 more scans and that'll be it done. And warehouse is down. Looks like all that res that the Marines had has taken a toll on the match, and as Big D says, that looks like that is going to be the GG moment. It is going to be all Marines from here on in. And those archers finishing everything off from warehouse. There'll be nothing left now. So you can see they've stalled for a bit. It's like they were waiting for him to drop warehouse again, just letting the arc sit there for a bit, thinking that he may do it. But they've stalled there for a while. He may just hang them there for a little bit just in case they do try to drop it again. I mean, they've got the res to do it. Second chair's down in repair room, so you know, from that second chair we'll see a prototype lab, we'll see jetpacks, probably not exos, but then again jetpacks trying to get into server room here, it's a tight little area, not a good area for jetpackers. If it was warehouse you'd think jetpack all the way, but in here it may be an exo job. Be interesting to see what they go for here.
Command station under attack.
Yeah, they still haven't built the second chair yet, so it's still sitting there. Looks like they're going to push in with the arc train. Now there's going to be a fair bit of resistance here because this is do or die for the aliens, so they're not going to just let them take it. So looks like they're going to take out that last RT though. Yep, here goes that RT, but they've got an ONOS in the field, so they're able to drop an ONOS egg just before the second hive went down. Be interesting. Yeah, the ONOS there, we'll see if he has regen at the moment, so that's a good thing, but you know, with these level 3 weapons he is going to get hurt very, very hard, and you know, he's not going to be able to do too much, I don't think. It is a big meat shield, but with weapons level 3 and armor level 3 you'd want 2 of those big meat shields with those group of Marines sitting there before you come through. Now it's moving straight into the hive now. He'll ping it and that'll start hammering on it. And as soon as that ONOS goes to take out those arcs, all those Marines will unload on him. As you can see here. go down for the view of one of the Marines here, and we can see that Onos come in, and he's just going to get lit up. I mean, they're just running straight to the hive now. They don't even care, that they know they've got the tech. They know they've got the tech to combat the Onos, and that's it for Onos. He'll be destroyed here, and that'll be GG. Will they get him before he runs away? He's just made it by the skin of his teeth, but the Marines will cut him off here. No, they just missed him as well, so it's... I mean, it's 3/4 grown the hive, but, you know, that Onus there, he's only going to have a quarter health by the time the first Marines start pouring in, and it's not going to be enough. He'll last 10 seconds at the most, and that'll be it. So Onus slipping around to ore processing, looks like he's not going to spend his time idle. He's going to take out some RTs, but here comes the ARC train coming around to finish off warehouse. Not only have they done that, but they've also dropped server room as well, and repair room at the same time. I mean, if you've got the res, then why not? I don't think I'll expect 2 hive drops, maybe 1. Back in server room, but definitely not in repair. But repair has been dispatched pretty quickly. And this ARC train's going to make sure that the warehouse server room won't even be close to being grown by the time this one's been destroyed. And the Onos is down. Down by shotguns. And that is going to be GG. They're just going to walk straight into this hive here in server room, and they're just going to own it like they have every other hive so far. Ah, they've called GG anyway, so it's not going to even get to that. And it's been a well played game. The Marines controlled that hub, controlled the map, controlled the RTs, got the tech, and finished the game.